Hey, welcome back to Bodhran Basics. I'm Matt DeBlas, and today we're going to get a little advanced and talk about applying snare drum rudiments to the bodhran. So snare drum rudiments are the rolls and patterns you would use on a snare drum, which you'd use to build up marching or other orchestral or whatever snare drum sounds. So instead of just a 1, 2, 1, 2, there's a bunch of stuff ranging from rolls, flams, and other things, including one of the more important ones for bodhran players, a paradiddle. Paradiddle is, and a lot of these are named after what they kind of sound like. So what you're doing is paradiddle, paradiddle. It's right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. So it's breaking up that 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 pattern with. How do we apply that to the bodhran? Well, obviously, with the bodhran, we're not playing right, left, right, right. We're playing down, up. So, when you want to translate a snare drum rudiment to the bodhran, you're going to transpose that right, left to down, up. So, your right hand stroke will be your down, and your left hand stroke will be your up. So on the paradiddle is right, left, right, right. On the bodhran it'll come down, up, down, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, down. Paradiddle, paradiddle. Maybe play the speed. And so what's the value of that? Well, one, you can kind of do funkier beats. But also that those double strokes, the down, down, the up, up, when you add another stroke into them, that's where you'll add your rolls. So practicing these rudiments, the paradiddles, teaches you to add those triplet rolls in on the up or the down strokes. But the way to do it, again, is start slow with a metronome, practice until you get it kind of even. Just like you would on a snare drum, you would right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. With that metronome, which would normally be on my phone, but I'm recording with my phone. And you'll see, I'm using this drum because you can kind of see where my left hand is, that my left hand is just holding kind of flat and muting right now. Although you can. So you get kind of a different sound on the up and the down strokes, which can make for an interesting pattern. But for the time being, getting the hang of it, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, up. Practice that for a good long time with a metronome. Then you can start incorporating some other rudiments. Another one, variation on the paradiddle, is the double paradiddle, which is right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right. I switched grips there. Which obviously would translate onto the bodhran. Etc. And then there's the paradiddle diddle. And this is where things get a little bit trickier, because a paradiddle diddle brings you back to, instead of alternating strokes, so the paradiddle right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. So every other one starts on an alternating hand. The paradiddle that'll brings you back to that first hand. So paradiddle, diddle, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left. Which means you practice it one way first, starting with the right hand lead off, your downstroke. Then you switch. Left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right. And on the Bodhran you do the same, practicing down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up. Do that for a while and then you'll switch up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. And you want to be able to hold your tipper kind of loose. You don't want to be smacking those double strokes. You want to especially in the upstrokes, it can be hard to keep them even. So you want to be just using a kind of snap of the hand and your control fingers. Again, with the tipper loose and wobbly in your hand. And the eventual goal of those is to get you comfortable enough with adding those triplet rolls in either direction at different spots within a rhythm or a pattern, and just kind of build your confidence and your comfort with varying from that basic down rhythm. And also, if you were playing in a rhythm where, you know, you play a triplet roll, and all of a sudden you're leading with the upstroke, if you want to get back to the downstroke being your one, you can throw in a double stroke. So not only does it get you more comfortable with playing these kind of rolls, but also if you're playing say a down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. So you learn to throw in a double stroke in any direction, so you can kind of reset which direction you're leading in as you're keeping your rhythm. But being able to start a roll from either direction makes you a little more versatile in the kind of rhythms you can play. There are some rudiments that aren't going to translate well to Bodhran, like rolls that involve bounces and presses aren't going to work well. In fact, they won't work well with the multi-rod drumsticks either. But one I'd like to kind of translate is one called a Radamiku, which is now on a snare drum there'd be a little more bounce, and you could do that. You lead in, it's using a little double stroke where the actual main beat starts after those first two. So it's tap, tap, Radamiku, Radamiku. That little double tap needs a little bit of bounce to it, and isn't going to quite translate perfectly on the Bodhran, but that feeling of the it's kind of a cool pattern that I'd like to work on, and I think will be a useful thing to have in your arsenal. And the way that I will translate it on the Bodhran is is actually by a quick down up. So instead of a which doesn't sound as doesn't work as well for me. I'm doing a quick down up, down up, down up. So instead of a I'm doing a quick down up and then a regular pace down up, and then I'm doing a quick up down up. So you notice that I'm deliberately having to alternate, but there's a little bit of a pause there. It's kind of a cool one though, isn't it? So there's kind of a practical use to that, but so that's a quick. So there you go. Paradiddles, double paradiddles, paradiddle diddle, and Radamiku. To review, paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle diddle, alternate, and Radamiku. So there you go, it's an introduction to some snare drum rudiments as they're applied to the bodhran. Have fun, keep practicing, use that metronome, and I'll see you soon.